Alright man, I see a McDonald's on that cover art back there, so let's settle this once and for all. Which is the better burger? Big Mac or a Whopper? What's up everybody? It's Luke James, and no, I am not the damn singer, but if you're an indie artist looking for an album review and some promo, you can hit up Luke at redmattersite.com. And what I have for you boys and girls today is a review for DJ Quik and Problem's EP, Rosecrans. Now DJ Quik was in the news recently for talking about how sloppy Kanye West's last album was, and if you saw my review for Kanye's last album, The Life of Pablo, you already know that I agree with DJ Quik. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you probably know by now that I'm a big DJ Quik fan, and The Midnight Life actually made my top 10 back in 2014. So if you never checked that album out, I do recommend it because I feel like it was slept on quite a damn bit. But now we come to this album, which is basically a dedication to Rosecrans Avenue. And obviously, this is in Los Angeles. So when you look at that theme that's going on with this EP, and you see that it's produced by DJ Quik, and it also features Problem, who is a West Coast rapper, and he actually helped co-produce on this one, so that's important to note. Once you take all that into account, you know that you are in for some of that classic G-Funk shit. And the opening track, the title track, Rosecrans, really hits us right away with some of those smooth DJ Quik vibes. I really like the production on this one. It has some strings and horns that come into play, a nice funky bass line, and some gentle keys. And it also features The Game, who, as expected, is rapping those gangbang bars and throwing out some names out there like Dre and Drake. That's just the shit that Game always does, and I think his verse on this is pretty solid. And I also gotta show love to Candace Boyd for coming through with some nice vocals on the hook to help make this a very smooth track to start things off with. But the next song is definitely my favorite track on this EP. I'm talking about A New Night, and this one is basically a throwback to DJ Quik's old track, Nite. This one especially has that vintage DJ Quik feel. It's just super funky, and it has a great hook from Shy Carter. And I like in DJ Quik's verse how he spits about his love for long studio sessions. He says something like 14 hours long studio session, which is pretty crazy. Just goes to show you how hard he works. And he also brings up how he keeps backup equipment now because your shit might get jacked. And that actually happened to him a couple years ago when some people stole some shit from his studio. And it happened to Devin the Dude not long ago as well. So I gotta say fuck you to the people who are taking away good music from these artists, man. You're holding them back by stealing their equipment. You're probably stealing some of their songs if you're taking, any of their data or anything like that. So I don't got love for that type of shit. Now this track also has Problem representing for Compton in his bars, and I like how this switches up into the instrumental track Rosecrans Grove. It is just so damn groovy, man. These two tracks are actually connected for a runtime of about 10 minutes, but it doesn't feel that long because this is just a fire track that you can really ride out to, man. I thought that instrumental was just so dope, the way the bass line kind of creeps in, and it actually reminded me a bit of Exhibit's song, Choke Me, Spank Me, Pull My Hair. And I really hope no one takes that little clip and isolates it and puts it out there. I just gave you guys an idea. Why would I do that, man? Make me look pretty damn bad. But another thing that I like about this EP is that Quik does bring a couple of different sounds. And again, I gotta mention, Problem actually helped co-produce on these tracks. So it wasn't all DJ Quik here, although obviously you can hear his influence in some of these tracks, including those first two that I talk about. But on the song Straight to the City with it, we get some simple and effective sample-based production, and You Are Everything samples the same track by the same name, You Are Everything, which was by The Stylistics. So I really like that one. It has those nice little guitar plucks, and this actually had some of the albums, or some of the EPs, best rapping in my opinion. Problem just goes in with one long verse about how far he's come from sleeping on the floor to having fine dinners, just spending a lot of money, just living it up and enjoying his success. So I like what he was going with there, and I think his brash, confident style really fit the production on this one. So it's some of the best rapping that I've heard from Problem. But there are two tracks on here that I wasn't really feeling too much. The song Take It Off One Time is basically just a bassy club banger, nothing too exciting about it, although it does bang. And then you got the song with Wiz Khalifa called This Is Your Moment, and that one, there wasn't too much that stuck out to me about it. I did kind of like the production, but I thought Wiz's verse on there was just brutal, and it seems like whenever Wiz Khalifa is featured on a song, his verses are just very forgettable, man. He's not really saying anything that's too memorable. He doesn't really do too much with his flow that sticks out. It's just kind of a copy and paste verse, and it's not often that you hear a good Wiz Khalifa feature. But if you guys can think of one, man, let me know. I'd love to be proven wrong. What is a Wiz Khalifa guest feature that is fire? I know there's got to be a couple out there in existence, but I can't think of them. Anyway, this is what I thought about this EP. I gave it a 3.5 out of 5, but hit me up in the comments section and let me know what you guys think, man. Do you like this EP? Do you wish it was longer? Or is it just the perfect size, man? Just a couple tiny morsels to hold you over until we get some more DJ Quik or some more music from Problem. Anyway, hit me up in the comments section, do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, like the videos, share them, retweet them, you know how it goes, man. I say it every damn time. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.